Okay, welcome back. Sorry I've been gone so long. We have been sick over here with the stomach flu. And then I've been doing some other stuff too. It's been really warm where I'm at. So it's been really fun. We've been outside. We've been getting stuff ready to move through the year. It's been great. I actually felt really good about it. Okay, so this reading was pretty interesting. I always say that. I know. I'm sorry. But let me just touch on it a little. You've got the education card. And it's pretty much telling you that, in the past, you've realized that every moment is a teachable moment. And that you can admit, I don't always know yet. That's okay. And then for this card, it came out in reverse, actually. And it says, follow the leader. And I think it's saying that you have to speak up and take the lead and talk about things as they really are, regardless of the consequences to that. I do think that people are going to have issue with that, but that's okay. Then this one, the Moonlight card, I think it's just pretty much saying don't second guess what you know. Let your intuition lead you at this time. So, going further into that, I actually pulled this card. And I think this card was saying, you went through an incident with somebody in the past and you were hurt by them, you were treated a certain way, and you ended up showing them compassion and kindness. But I think this person... I drew this card, and it's the Puppeteer card. And I think this person wants... sometimes we come from really broken places. We're a broken world. Heaven help us. But we're all learning how to heal, right? And sometimes what people do is they try to... I also drew this card. So these two cards really, to me, show somebody trying to control you in a certain way and provoke a reaction out of you. They do it because when people try to get a certain reaction out of you, they try to poke you till you burst, or what they're trying to do is manipulate your energy, pretty much. I had a client come to me asking for clarification on somebody had left. They live in an apartment complex, and somebody had left a thing of blood and guts at their door. This is not this country, by the way, that it happened in. It's in a separate country. And they asked me to look into it, and they asked me to read the situation. What I read from it was this person was trying to get a certain emotional reaction out of them, and trying to get them to react in a certain way so that they would be able to draw their energy. That this person really didn't have a lot of energy themselves, a lot of through their magic, and they wanted that energy so they could do more serious spell work. I'm seeing a similar situation here, where you've got people who are in positions of power. They see other people and they want to poke, get a reaction so that they can pretty much take that person's power away. And yeah, what I'm getting is someone wants you to be your puppeteer. They want to pull on your energy, manipulate it. They want a reaction out of you. Just walk away. Let them think they won. Sometimes it's just best for people who are in that mindset, who are trying that stuff, just walk away. And the thought that came to me when I started this reading, before I knew what this was about, was the words that came to me was, leave them where they're at. Sometimes we just have to leave people where they're at. And if this is where that person is, yeah, I think it's best to leave them where they're at, because this card to me represents like a really toxic codependency. And it's just not good. It's not good at all. It says, what they're doing is they're trying to provoke you from a place of fear of their own. You know, people do this kind of stuff because they have their own inner fears, and then they try to draw out the fears of somebody else to make themselves feel powerful. It happens a lot. We all know that. We've all encountered somebody like that. But I think the best thing you can do when you encounter someone like this is just leave them where they're at. Call your power back. It's pretty easy, actually. You can call on Master El Moira. He will pretty much, they call it the process of shielding, where you're calling your light energy back to you and you're sending their dark energy back to them. And if you call on Master El Moira to help you with this, you will feel an instant relief in your energy, an instant lightness. I'm telling you, it works. It works. And you can do it as many times as you would like. There is a card that I drew, and I'm a little... Just 1 second. Let me look this up, because I left this card out when I was studying it, and I don't know why I did that. Let me go look. Okay, so this card that I drew is Love Light. Your kind and loving heart is being recognized. There is something deep within you that radiates a true white light. You were given a special gift of sensitivity and compassion, and this kind of wisdom lives deep within your heart chakra. It's truly remarkable, but it may not always feel like a gift, right? The sensitive ones know. At times you may be misunderstood by others, but your intentions are good and faithful. You might even feel like your kindness is sometimes taken for granted or used against you. Certain people are not mentally or emotionally capable to understand your kind of depth, but don't be discouraged or let adverse reactions alter your beautiful heart. When you have a gentle soul, you may give of yourself unconditionally. You open up to others, and that kind of devotion is not always reciprocated. A painful situation has or will occur, but do not lose sight of what makes you uniquely wonderful. You must safeguard yourself against pain and misconception during these times. Call upon Archangel Michael. He is the Prince of Archangels and oversees our guardian angels through the will of God. He will help protect you from absorbing negative energies from other people. So see, and then what I would do is I do this from time to time, as I call on Archangel Michael first for help, and then I call on Master Elmira for help with the shielding, the process of shielding. It says right here, he will also bring clarity and enlightenment to you in your times of trouble. He wants to keep your bright light shining and guide you to fulfilling your life's purpose. The loving powers you possess were given to you for a reason. It's part of you, your destiny. So I just think, like, whoever these people are, leave them. Leave them where they're at. It's okay to do that. Those are your boundaries. We don't have to agree with people. But then we don't have to hate them either. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to give them our energy or our power. We have to stand firm in our power and our being. And, you know, that's just a way to do it. You just say, oh, you have fun over where you're at, and I'm gonna be good over here. It's just that simple sometimes. And I know people are hurtful in their words, and they're harmful, and like I said, they're trying to get a certain reaction. Just don't give it to them. And I drew this card last, and it says what I got from it, at least. As long as you're not hurting anyone, you are allowed to live in your truth and speak. No one wins in the role of the controller. Don't let this person make you shut yourself from the world. You are worthy of the world. And I thought that was actually a really beautiful reading. I think we all have growing pains, right, from life's experiences. I think as long as you're not going to use your growing pains to bring others down, you're going to be okay. I think there's enough of that going on in the world, and I think we owe it to ourselves to be better than to be the ones to pretty much do that to other people. Let me see if there's anything else. I will try to get more readings out this week. I've just been so busy. It's been lovely, though. I am enjoying the weather. I'm trying to find, where did my... Just one second. Okay, so I've been told to use the Dead Inside deck. Let's see what we draw from here. I'm just going to be really quick. Just really quick. And we'll see what we get. But yeah, I think you know, I was talking to somebody the other night, and we have these people who are deeply rooted in narcissism, and it's just generational trauma, definitely. And I think it's important that we check ourselves on our own narcissism and generational trauma. I think like shadow work is very, very important. And then I heard another reader talk about like playing with the energy, and I never heard it. I'll have to look up the reading and who he was. It was a guy, and I just had never heard it like put like that, the way he said, like play with the energy, play with, like, instead of just healing, he said making it something heavy, turn it into something where you can play. And I think that's really great, because we can definitely turn our healing into opportunities. Okay, and Spirit, is this for the person I'm reading on? Yeah. So Spirit's saying this is like kind of your mindset over the situation is overthinking, emotional overload, can't sleep, might spiral. Don't let this person get to you. It's okay. You know, just clear out that energy. Send it back to them. It's not yours. It's not your responsibility. I think that's one of the most important things that you can learn in life is, like, other people, you don't have to be responsible for the darkness that they push out onto others. It's alright. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, yep, it's saying I gotta pull another one. Alright, let's see where it is. I don't know if you guys are going through a hard time with this. I'm sorry. Because it definitely, I feel like a lot of people get taken advantage of by others. In our day and age. And it, like, I don't know, kind of stinks if you dwell on it, but I'd say just, you know, you don't have to wish people bad, just wish them healing and then go on with your healing. Go within. Oh goodness. You're definitely having a hard time. Opened third eye, saw email. Digital interference, inner conflict. Let's see. Okay, I want another. Sorry guys, just one second. I'm not trying to draw this out. I just wanted to get a short reading in, because I actually got to go start making dinner. I have this reader that I really like, though. And I love how she put it, though. So I guess whatever resonates for you, right? And she did say, yeah, you should, in her own terms, she said, leave people where they're at too, in her own way. But she also said, if a person comes at you, there's going to be natural consequences to that. And so, yeah, let them face their consequences. I don't think it's for us to stop a person from having consequences, but I do think you gotta hand that over to God. Like, personally for me, I'm just gonna be like, universe, it's yours to handle. Here you go. And then was the third one. Tears. What tears? Denial, emotional leak, pretense. So, anything else? Okay, let me ask my pendulum a question real quick. So those 3 last cards, is that what that person is going through, or is that what the person I'm reading about is going through? Okay, so it's the person, like, you are going through this, is saying. That's okay. I think we all have our own ways of dealing with stuff, right? I would just say shut off the outside voices and go within, because you have inner conflict. So whatever the inner conflict is that's coming from the outside, go within and resolve that. You know, meditation is like so very important in my life. I really love Reiki. I love to find Reiki videos that help me change my mindset. Andrea has a great Reiki video that actually does that. Mainstream Reiki is the channel, and she has one that says change your mindset. And so I would go look into that. That would actually probably help you a lot. Because I can see you've got overthinking, emotional overload, denial, emotional leak, pretense. I hope that you do not let this person get to you like this. It's not worth it. They're not worth it. They're not. All they want from you is to take your power. So I would just say don't let them. You know? You got some beautiful guardian angels looking over you. I mean, they are powerful, and they are telling you that you should be standing in your own power. Don't let this person take your power away from you. Whew. All right, I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.